Hello, 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 and welcome to this final boss fight live stream of The Shattered Obelisk, the continued adventures of the Golden Tooth. My name is John, and I am joined by Sean.
I very much enjoyed it was by
Sean.
Hey, I'm here. Look,
You're Sean.
By Michael.
Hello, I'm Michael.
Who has
I have hands.
Has bought some
chocolate.
resin.
I think he was making fun of me from last night where he was saying things very weirdly. And I couldn't remember what words I had to say because of it.
I was saying things. He was talking about having bought some second-hand resin, and I was making the second-hand resin seller sound particularly peculiar.
But he was fine. He didn't murder me.
Yes.
He actually drove an hour to give me the things. Like,
That's
he
nice
was a very,
of him.
very good man.
I mean, he's clearly not the character I invented last night, so
Very much
it's
not.
also good. We're joined by Amy,
Oh, that's my.
who has also not been axe murdered recently.
I mean,
Not recently.
I mean, it's a benefit. Yeah. I mean, I've had the experience once.
Yeah,
Never again.
you don't need to do it too many times
Not
in a
to be
life. It makes it
repeated.
less special.
Listen, Michael, what we do behind closed doors is our business.
You're the one that keeps opening the doors.
Well, lock them.
Oh God, she's here again!
And finally, Sean is also here.
Hello. Just
And-
chaos as always. I love it.
I was so hoping that you, in the interim, you had gone and gotten the axe off your wall behind you.
Sean, who is most likely to be an axe murderer, maybe.
There you go.
I was gonna say witch axe though, because there are two on there.
Yeah,
Great.
2 axes
Really?
and a hatchet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
last time, the Golden Tooth returned from the underground location that you had fought Grazed in to the surface, and you had a birthday party for Malzire, who turned 19?
19. Yep.
You had a birthday party for Malzire in Elventree. There was much drinking. There was some playing of Pin the Tail on the Badly Drawn Donkey. It wasn't advertised as such. There were party hats. There was dancing and drinking and much merriment until the middle of the night. Calderax and Malzire. Calderax attempted to share a signet ring with Malzire.
I was rebuked.
Malzire rebuked this. You then started the long trip back from Elventree to Cragmore Castle, and along the way, in the hot summer's heat, you decided to take a day of rest at the beach.
I thought we were just going to continue going and not stop at the beach.
Wherein Hal swam a lot in the sea because he doesn't need to breathe. Pyrolis and Malzire joined in the subnautical entertainment using the Pyre Maul to weigh you down to the bottom, and then Calderax split the sea
And went for a stroll.
and just sort of strolled down into the middle of the chaos. And then as he and Pyrolis returned to the beach, Hal and Malzire enjoyed a whirlpool of entertainment and pain as Calderax caused a whirlpool to form in the sea.
At their request.
At their request.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We were very clear that we wanted it.
Just to point it out.
Feeling a little bit beaten up from the whirlpool, the group returned to the shore where Hal enjoyed a bucket and spade that Pyrrhus had procured, and dug a big hole.
Did dig a big hole.
Which Pyrrhus repeatedly moved away from so as to not become a part of said big hole. Meanwhile, Malzire and Calderax had romantic beach entanglements.
Sand everywhere.
There's sand in my butthole.
Pyrrhus briefly lost a towel to a strong gust of wind, and Hal, wearing nothing at all, took off down the beach and chased it, robbing the innocence of a pair of elderly people trying to do their crossword, and giving a whole new meaning to the Blue Streak Speeds By segment of certain Sonic the Hedgehog songs.
Sonic Underground.
You stayed at the beach into the night and cooked under a campfire started by a flame strike that scorched some of the beach into glass before retiring to a pair of tents where Malzire and Calderax discussed the possibility of engagement and how and Pyrrhus chastely did things in a tent.
Not Mal and Cal though. We were not chased.
Yeah, he was trying to make it clear that there was nothing sordid. It was very innocent.
I
And,
know,
but he could have just said that we kissed and hugged. Instead, he was like, they chastely did something in a tent.
I can't remember what was specifically mentioned that they did or did not do. So...
Now my lips are very wet.
The group then continued back to the castle, and upon arriving back at the castle, went into their separate rooms to sleep, and or abused Snookums, the kobold butler. Who was repaid handsomely for this abuse, and disappeared into town for a night of debauchery and libations on the payment for being hit over the head upon your first arrival. A few weeks pass, and is there anything that you wish to do in and around the castle in the first week or two that you are back? Okay,
sounds good to me. Let's go.
Not sure.
There's we planted an orchard at some point around the castle, right?
There was an orchard planted in the southeast corner of the castle, I believe, yes.
Yeah, I would be going and getting that ready for whatever season we're coming into.
At the moment it's the middle of summer, so it's sort of fruit growing season. I don't remember at the moment if your trees will be bearing much in the way of fruit. I think they're still fairly young, but...
Yeah, she'll just be like tying them all up, making them neat. Fancy.
Yeah.
She's bringing back farm life.
At one point, Calderax would like to, when Malzire is not in his room, sneak into his room.
Okay.
And in a drawer he knows he has to go into, he's going to put the signature in.
Okay.
I love it. I love it so much.
Malzire.
Yeah. And then he's going to
Yes.
army fall out.
That's me.
A few days pass at the castle, and you're going about your business.
Yo, Cal, I really think we should throw out this drawer.
The whole drawer.
Don't do that.
I feel we should just throw out this chest of drawers without opening or looking in it at all. You're going about your business one morning. You're getting dressed in whatever outfit you happen to be wearing this day. You go to a drawer to find some element of the outfit, and there's a loud tunk 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 sound as something large and metal moves within the normally soft drawer.
Right.
And
Very epic battle music started at that
very
point.
epic music begins, and you spot the signet ring.
Never should have come here.
It's actually a moment.
You spot the signet ring within this drawer. You recognize it as Calderax's signet ring.
I see.
How does Mal react?
I would assume a blink at first, and then a bit of an eye roll. And then they will pick it up and observe it a little bit closer now he's not drunk and in the dark.
Okay. Sean, would you like to describe the signet ring a little bit?
I've never thought about it. Yeah, it's a signet ring. It's like a gold band with a rounded front for his family's coat of arms
Which
engraved onto it, which is a unicorn and two unicorns on either side looking outward with a shield with a crown on it, and above the shield is a burning crown.
Oh. So the symbolism is that two unicorns are going to fight to the death over a crown, but through that fight, war terrorizes the unicorn land.
Sure.
Yeah.
But one of them makes a devil deal in the midst, and that is why Calderax is a tiefling.
Yeah, you got the whole story there.
Did it?
Yeah,
I'm
perfect.
not so sure about the backstory then.
He will put the ring on his ring finger of his left hand just to kind of playfully, but in a sort of sense of to see what it would look like on.
It's maybe a little loose, but not too bad.
Oh. Alright, I will transfer it to my thumb.
It fits.
Yeah. Alright, I'll keep it on my thumb then. And I will close the drawer and be about my day, not bringing it up at all.
Okay.
Tail swishing in the breeze.
I assume also retrieving whatever items were in that drawer that you needed for the outfit.
Oh shit! Yeah, he goes back out and then immediately runs in to get the stuff.
Just goes back. Underwear!
I forgot my very best thong.
Hey, those are special performances.
Don't I know it?
Shut up.
They're not that special.
They're very special.
Calderax.
Yes.
It's been a day or so since you planted the signet ring to be found.
And my clandestine mission.
Since your super secret mission to sneak into Mal's room, and you're starting to get concerned that it's taking a little bit longer than you were expecting it to.
I should have just cornered him.
Malzire's not brought it up. Roll me a perception check.
Oh no.
Cool.
Oh no. Perception. Normal.
Don't worry, if you don't do well, I have an idea.
Oh no.
No. I didn't do well.
Can I roll a perception check?
If only it was my passive perception. That was a 15.
Yeah, but this seemed more fun.
Can I roll a
How?
perception
Roll
check
me a
to see if-
perception check. Well, it's a 15.
It's good. It's passively good.
Cal and Hal, you are sat in a room together in the castle. Is it the kitchen? The living room? Where do you
Kitchen.
think? Kitchen.
I think kitchen. Cooking up a storm.
And Malzire walks into the room, and how you notice the shining gold on Malzire's thumb.
The temptation not to say anything is very high. But I will just go, "What's that?"
What's what?
You have gold. Little ring thing.
I have gold all over me.
No, but that's new.
Babe, I'm very valuable.
Why are you calling me babe? I thought he was your babe.
He is. It's a joke, mate.
I don't get it. What is the ring?
What, this? It's a ring.
Okay. And I'm gonna just leave.
Cool. Bye.
And
Hal
Calderax
leaves.
doesn't- I'm going to assume that with that,
You
will
have heard the
note it.
conversation. You pay attention to the fact that now Mal has got the ring on. Yes.
I'm going to just lean on the table and look at him. Just stare.
Yes.
So,
Uh-huh.
it looks good on you.
I mean, you didn't warn me you had fat fingers, mate.
And they say romance is dead.
I mean, I do have fat fingers, yes, but it still looks good on you.
I don't get why you're insisting I wear this.
I didn't say. Like I said, it's until I can find something worthy of you.
Aww.
We have bed bags.
Aww. Aww. Oh, you're so cute.
Get off my face.
That's not what I
Just
said
squish
right
it.
under the radio.
I heard you.
No, this is my revenge.
I mean, well. Yeah, I'm glad you're okay with me attempting again.
Cheers. Appreciate it. I need to go pee. Walks off.
Take his hand,
What? What? Okay.
kisses his hand. Now you can pee.
Cheers.
I like to think that that entire conversation happens. Pyrrhus is just like framed in the window, tying up the trees, and can just sort of hear it through the window.
Oh
I feel
god.
like she started to walk into the room with like the box of tools and stuff she's been using and just stopped in the doorway and was like, not walking into this.
Yep, I respect it.
Oh god, homosexuality again.
Suddenly Calderax says, "Wait, I'll hold it for you," as he runs after her.
The days turn into weeks, and
So much sleep is
Sleepy.
you do a lot of sleeping, you do a lot of working around the castle. Eventually, I don't know which one of you first feels it, but of the three of you that have family and homes to go and visit, you start to feel that it's been a while since you went home. Who?
We'll go with Pie, because there'll be some event on at the pub.
Okay.
The pub.
They regularly have events on, and she's not been to one for a while. And they're quite specific dates, so that would call.
The date starts
More
to come
heavily.
closer and closer, and I feel this is we should start a scene with Pi and Hal together discussing it.
Hey,
where
Hal.
where does this scene take place?
I guess they'd have probably been going out for a walk somewhere.
Okay.
Just into town to get bits or whatever. Hey, Hal.
Yes.
I think I should head back and go and see my parents.
They're not back at the castle.
No, back to where they are. They've
Oh.
got, the normal change of season events on, and haven't seen them for a while. Be nice for Ember to see family as well,
Oh. Okay.
Did you want to come?
Oh!
They'd love to see you, as always.
I'm abandoning you now.
Yes, I would love to come.
Yeah?
Yes.
We could ask Mal and Cal if they wanted to come too, but
They might be kissing.
they might. They've been doing a lot of that recently.
Oh, I'm sorry, we're far too busy making out furiously.
What, for
Keep
kissing?
trying to just
or-
walk through the hallways in the castle, and they're just random makeout sessions everywhere.
Disgusting.
I can't keep my look. I'm trying to remove my hands from him. I can't do it. It's
I must
impossible.
be Pot's magnet.
Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it? We've not
Yes,
seen
it
them
has.
in
We
ages.
should go. This would be fun.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be good. We'll go let the others know. I'm not quite sure when, but it's like next week, so.
Okay.
soon.
How long does it take to get here? Do we have to run? I can run real fast.
I think we've got time. We'll get
It's-
a cart or something. Get the
It's
horses.
a few days' travel on foot, but you can speed that up a little bit with horse and cart. It's easy enough to
What was Hal's horse called?
Muffin.
That was it. Yeah, we could take Muffin.
Do you like muffin?
Can't remember what Pie called hers.
Muffin and
Bagel.
insert other horse name here.
I can't. I don't think I ever. Actually, no. Did I name my horse, or I think I named my horse?
I feel you
Probably.
probably did name your horse what you think you named your horse, but I'm
Did I
curious to
name it
know.
Artax?
I think
Did you
you
name
did.
it what? Sorry.
Did I name it Artax?
Yeah.
That rings
I
a
feel
bell.
like that's the sort of thing you would have done.
I know-
Yes.
I know I named one of my horses in one of these games, Artax.
Mm.
It
I
was
have
either
no idea
here.
what that means.
It was either here or it was
Oh.
in.
Poor innocent child.
Oh.
It was either here or it was in Clutches of the Cult,
Uh.
and I don't remember you getting horses there.
Yeah.
Neither do I. So
So
Stupid horse.
I'm so confused and lost.
You never watched the Never-Ending Story?
No.
There's a horse in it called Artax who drowns in a swamp.
Oh, spoilers. Jesus.
Yeah.
it's a
The
really
fuck, man?
it's a
The
really
swamp
long
of sadness.
story.
Never ends.
In the book, it's even sadder because he actually speaks as he's sinking to his death. And he just
What, the
goes on-
horse?
Yeah, he's just going on about, I'm so
Oh,
depressed,
yeah,
I'm going to
but-
drown now, but you carry on.
the book is infinitely more fucked up than the film.
Wow.
Una Salatus has redeemed a stretch, so
No.
And what if I refuse?
That's stretched.
I am also stretching.
I'm compressing as I drink water.
Sean's confused and thinks that we've got a hydrate request.
Good shout,
Except
actually. I should hydrate now.
except if we did have a hydrate request, I think Sean would stretch.
No, he'd do the opposite. He'd go for a piss.
I eat sand.
Oh.
Just gets on those packets of silica gel and just puts that in his mouth.
You'll never defeat me.
Uh,
Sean, it says not to eat it. Nom, nom, nom.
apparently, Unasalatus will set Zerg on you if you refuse.
Emperor Zerg?
Or the StarCraft.
Or the
I'm-
StarCraft race?
I'm unclear.
All of them.
Unasalatus, which of those two is it?
The spelling, I believe, is the StarCraft one, because Zerg, as in Evil Emperor Zerg, I believe has a U, but
I'm
I'm
pretty
now
sure
Goog-
it's you, yeah.
Starcraft.
Yeah, Emperor Zerg has a U, so...
Um,
Oh, God, I'm such a nerd. Why did I know that? I said it with such authority. That's the worst part. I'm like,
Yeah.
no, I think you'll find it has a U.
Well, fine.
the leaves in the trees are slowly changing color. The color change to autumn leaves has started, and Hal and Pi return from their walk to find one of these numerous make-out sessions occurring at the castle.
Just making sure he brushed his teeth properly.
Ugh.
Oh,
It's the most unattractive way of saying something like that.
I was checking right down the back.
Oh, stop it.
It was...
Then you're physically unwell.
just continues to walk past, like, nope, can't see any of this.
Hal's taking notes because he doesn't know how to kiss.
So, good afternoon, guys.
Good afternoon. I've been expecting you.
I wasn't. I was just,
Oi, mate! It was all
What?
for the, it was all for the effect.
I know.
Oh, sorry, I'll act surprised.
That's right, Hal. It was me the whole time.
But I thought it was somebody else that's not you.
Now I challenge you to a duel.
Okay, you won't do well in.
What? Fuck you!
Honey, you won't.
You just call me honey.
Oh, I did call you honey. Well, what about it? You have a problem with it? You have a problem
I
with it?
think you look more like maple syrup.
Aw, that's what I am, Sticky.
Why are you sticky?
I don't-
As opposed to honey, the obviously very not...
My very dry, very, very viscous and non-sticky honey.
Alright, what do you want?
10 out of 10.
What do you want?
You don't know what honey is.
Shut the fuck up, I know what honey is, Hal.
I really fucking know.
How? I know what honey is, I'm not stupid. Stop laughing at me.
Worth noting, Michael's frozen on
Michael
screen.
appears to have frozen in the very funny pose.
I bulk it.
Stop baking things!
So,
give me a
me and
moment
Hal
to
were-
look at this.
Me and Hal were discussing that I need to go back and see the parents. It's been a while. They've got heading into autumn event on at the pub. It would be nice to see them. We've not checked in for ages. I don't know whether you guys wanted to come along or if you've got plans. We'll be away for a while.
There might be cake.
Oh, shut the fuck up. No, don't tell me cake.
There might be cake.
It's a really nice offer, mate. The little thing is I was kind of planning on taking a visit to my parents in the next few days.
Lovely.
Oh,
Weren't your parents the mean ones?
no. That's his parent. Well, those parents, his grandparents. My
Oh
parents are
yeah.
great.
Have we met your parents?
You were in the same town as them. I don't think you met them. You met my brother.
I want to meet them too. Why can't we do like a trip with all of us? I think we go to one and the other.
Oh, I mean, if you want to schedule it like that. Yeah, sure.
Just that way I can meet your parents, and I think that would be nice.
I think my parents would take kindly to you.
Why?
Yeah. You have very,
Kind eyes.
yeah, that.
Nice shoelaces.
I wear sandals. I have learned this fact. I have learned it well.
Okay, in which case, Pi, if you want the company, sure.
Yeah, the more the merrier. There's always
That's where
What
Piper goes,
usually.
no, I don't.
No, get
Now-
out.
Remind me what your parents are like? I've literally... If I have met them, I can't seem to recall.
They
I
are
only-
very
You
nice. They
you would
keep
remember my brothers
foxes.
more.
It's weird. I could only remember your brother.
Yes, they're very strong.
I don't even remember the brothers, to be honest.
They are strong like ox.
They have Russian accents.
The Bellis brothers.
And why don't you?
She grew up somewhere different.
Yeah,
A whole nature versus
She,
nurture.
she grew up in the house. They grew up in the shed.
basically.
I see.
They grew up in the rush.
Yeah, they're always warm and welcoming, so they'll be running the pub, so we won't be able to see a huge amount of them, but
Pub crawl, pub crawl, pub
Crab
crawl.
pull.
You know.
Crab pull.
No,
It's
not
not-
crumple.
Not a pub crawl if there's only one pub.
We've got to go to more pub.
Pub
you just
shuffle,
have to walk
pub
out the
shuffle.
door and in the other door, and keep
Pub
just
sit,
doing
pub
the
sit, pub sit.
Doesn't have the same ring to it.
No, it doesn't, does it?
But yeah, mum will have all the foxes, and there'll be good food.
There are foxes. It's the best place.
Oh, cool! More things for Cal to execute.
I just stone dead stare at you.
What? Where's the lie?
Calderax looms in the shadows, his eyes glowing with hate.
I don't want to say that I would hurt you, but I would hurt you.
Mate, I would never hurt a fox.
That is good, because that would be mean.
Pats your head.
Pop, pop, pop.
Well then.
Let's go!
They all leave.
How long are we going for?
John, geography-wise, what order is this happening in?
And I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500
Are
more.
you
Ugh.
are you all going to each other's families? Or-
Apparently.
Apparently.
Okay.
It seemed more fun.
Let's go to House. It's just a graveyard.
Yeah.
Ha!
Oh.
Joke's on you, I don't know my parents.
Yeah, there's
Huh.
there's a reason I said
It's even weirder that we're all stood in a graveyard going, why are we stood in a graveyard?
Where is this place?
Just How's just like, wait, my parents are dead?
Sorry
no,
to
they
break
just
it to
look
you,
after
mate.
the graveyard.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
It's me, Dumpy! Sorry.
Well, it seems this graveyard's full of nuclear waste.
Nuclear waste!
Suddenly, Michael's been
Yeah.
removed from the game.
Oh,
How dies?
don't worry, I'll come back as his even stupider brother. Who?
Depending on if you want to start family tour 1490, whatever it is, in order of going the furthest away from the castle and working your way back, or starting from the castle and working your way out and then have the trip back again afterwards. It's
Who's
between
the
Mal and
furthest
Cal.
away? Okay.
Mal's would be the furthest away because they stayed in the town that Malzire grew up in.
Mhm.
Pies is in the middle in Tribor, and Calderax have moved to unspecified location closer to Fendalen.
I
Fendalen.
see.
Fendubalubalu.
I can't. I need a map because I can't remember where.
Let's go the long distance first.
Come on, Varmanos.
Okay.
Someone's got to decide. Let's do the long one first.
I go where Arcadi guides me.
And where Muffin takes you.
Which
Or
just so
pirate.
happens-
Or
just-
Pyrolus.
pirate wants to go.
You spend a little while, a few days of travel, heading to
Hola! Soy Malzire! Malzire the Explorer! Come on, Varmanos! Very
Just
com-
just speaks
disposed.
infernal and teaches infernal to the kids. Can you say?
Can anyone
That
remember?
really hurt my throat.
Can anyone remember what we agreed Malzire and Calderax's birthplace was?
East.
Space.
East
Can't
something. Hold on. It doesn't help that this map is big. East something. I can't remember what it was now.
East your mum.
You leave my mum out of this. God damn it. Hold on.
I'm gonna push your mom.
Oh,
Are you gonna push my
Everlund.
mum? Everlund.
Everlund. Okay.
I also just love I've got down to the note in my calendar thing of the Golden Tooth arrive at Waterdeep and hang out with Barham at the MCM panel.
What?
Yeah, but MCM was hosted in Waterdeep that one year, don't you remember?
I do remember. I keep trying to forget. I hated that panel.
It was a oh
No, nothing against you. I just didn't like how I was acting in it.
fair.
Was it the fact that you peed on the stage?
Yeah, I peed on the stage.
You head out to Everlund, and between walking and pony muffin riding and actually riding a horse, not just eating a muffin while you walk,
It can be two things.
you eventually arrive in Everlund. The town doesn't look that much different from the last time you were here. There is no obvious sight that the infernal pact has broken. There is no obvious sight that the doppelgangers that nearly attempted to take the town over have vanished. People are just going about their business as normal. And you find Malzire's family, the Chernadorns, in their home.
Just break it.
I mean, you can possibly knock at the door if you like, or
Before
Yep.
that,
yeah.
Calderax. Are we intending on staying in Everland for the night? I'm assuming we are.
Well, I was intending on staying here for like a few days.
Oh, yeah.
So
A few days.
if you guys wanted to go on and I could catch up with you, that would be fine.
Calderax is just going, before you even get to the Chernadorn household, he'll be like, I'm just going to go to a hotel. I'm just going to book a hotel for myself. It's fine. I'm just going to book a hotel. It's fine. I'll book a hotel.
But then you won't get to see the Black family.
Go book the hotel.
Yep. I'm going to spin on my heel and walk.
Do you need a friend with you?
If you want to come, you're welcome to, but you'll miss out on the Chernador.
Okay, I don't want to come then.
And and Calderax disappears into the distance, finding the local hotel that you know of, and managing to book rooms for you
Never
both.
seen again.
Book in the rooms.
Trapped in another cocoon. All right,
Meanwhile,
I will go to the house and knock on the door.
Wait, can I knock on the door?
You can knock on the door. Yeah, all right, one knock's enough.
a few minutes pass, and a purple-skinned tiefling a few years older than Malzire opens the door. Looks pleased to see Mal, and then notices that you have company.
Hi, can't get rid of me.
We haven't
Hello.
tried.
Hello, I am Malzimem's best friend.
Friend.
This is the one you've told me about, yes?
Yes, this is how.
You told them about me? That's so nice.
Well, yeah, of course I did.
I wish I had parents to tell about you.
All right. Well,
Okay,
this
I'm
is
his
how.
brother, so,
Yeah, you kind of met briefly. Very
Hi.
briefly.
I thought that was the dad.
No, my dad's a human.
What?
I'll have no part of this. Walks away.
This is Pyrolus as well.
Nice to see you again.
Ah, the sensible one, yes. I remember.
How dare you? I'm very. Oh, a squirrel! I will be right back. I want to touch it. Come back! I want to pet you.
Right, can we
Smash
commit?
it up in the intended squirrel bites.
Yes. You appear
Cheers,
to be
mate.
one travelling partner down. Have you finally seen sense?
No, he went to do stuff.
Oh, he saw sense.
Yeah, he saw sense. Well,
Come
nice to see you
inside.
again. Hugs.
Hugs. He doesn't just say
So-
it, he does come up and give you a hug.
Ah, hugs.
That's how the Chernodons show affection. They just stare at each other like a couple of feet away and just say, hugs.
Hugs.
John, can I try and catch a squirrel?
Roll
Roll,
me,
catch a squirrel.
roll me an animal handling or dexterity check.
Please fail.
I'm good at one of those.
Big
Just
fail.
I will lose it if you get a nat 1 on this.
fuck!
Wait. John, you need to just stop talking.
Comes back with squirrel bites.
No, I come back with a squirrel, but it's not a squirrel. It's like a possum.
And it's latched onto your arm.
And it's got rabies.
Okay.
Put it down! It might have rabies!
How,
It doesn't have any babies.
how,
Well, don't bring it in the house.
how returns with blood trickling down one side of his face and a squirrel with its teeth sunk into his head, just atop his head, like pulling on his hairs like it's controlling him.
I have a squirrel friend.
Great. Don't
I
bring it in the
get-
house.
I'm already in the house. I've walked straight in the door. We're gonna see if he can help me cook.
Right. Where's Mum and Dad?
Through here. In the living room, I guess.
They're just gonna see this little blue dude with a squirrel in his head.
I mean, you
All right.
brought him.
And
I-
they have problems with me.
I will emerge into the living room. Surprise!
Oh my god, I'm so surprised.
Not you!
Okay, good, because I wasn't that surprised.
Stop it!
Your mum leaps up from whatever chair she was in, launches over to give you a big hug. Doesn't announce it like she's an elk or just sort of hugs you as a normal person does. Thank you, Sean. Crepuscular
her back.
agnate mushroom, oh my dog.
Oh
Ow.
my
Here's what the bad thing is. I can't remember what the name of his parents are.
Yep,
god. I believe it's Malzire.
Malzire and Parzire.
Padre. Yeah, I know the mum's name begins with like P or something. I just can't remember what it is.
Pinus.
Please.
Describe
figure
your
that out, I will hook them
parents.
My parents, well, Malzire's mum is a surprisingly quite tall purple tiefling. She's got purple frizzy hair, the curved horns that Mal and Morx have, but still a very warm face, and that hug says everything. Malzire is definitely the favorite child. Not so much the favorite, but well, the baby, if anything.
Mm.
Just hugs. Hugs Malzire, stares at Morx. I should have never had you.
You're still here. But the dad is a human. He's got dark hair, a beard, and he's quite, I'd say, well built because he does labor work a lot, but he looks very relaxed in his chair, and you can tell that he's quite tired because he works hard.
So looking at notes, your mum's name is Nithpi.
Oh my god, P.
And
There's a P in there.
your dad's name is Volvan.
Volven, yeah. Oh, cheers.
So his name's Volva. What?
Volven.
Oh,
But yeah, I will hug Myth P. Very, very happy.
She is very happy to see you. She hugs you. She squeezes your cheek. She looks at your friends and.
I have a squirrel.
Hi,
That-
lovely to see you.
I told him to keep it out of it.
We
Well,
won't
it
be
is-
we won't be staying long. Just wanted to pop in and say hi.
Yeah, Calderax is booking a hotel for us.
You are traveling with him.
No. Calderax.
Yeah.
He's a really cool human guy who does things like booking hotels. Isn't that right, Hal?
No, I didn't. He's not a human. He has horns and black skin
You fucker.
and a tail. He does have a tail, I think.
He does have a tail.
You also kiss him a lot.
Fuck off! Why would you do that? Bro
'Cause you do.
code.
Meanwhile, in a tavern, and his parents hate me.
The tavern keeper says, like, we're not open, please. I keep asking you to leave.
Right. Ignore him. The squirrel must have given him delusions.
He has a squirrel on his head.
He does have a squirrel on his head, yeah. Hi, Dad. How are you?
I was told I couldn't put it on the floor.
Please
Don't
don't.
put it on the floor.
See, I'm doing the right thing.
Good. I will go say hi to Dad.
The Nithpi looks very sternly at Hal. Whispers over towards Pyrolus. Is he okay? Is
He's good.
Is
he's
he a
just
good
very
influence on
excitable.
my son?
You know. No, that would be me.
Yes. Are you
Turns out I'm slowly training the lot of them.
Ow. Ow, let go of the hair, please. Ow.
Calderax
Ow,
burst
please
in.
take-
Excuse me, fuck you. You're not a good influence on me.
No, I tend to be the voice of reason for reasons.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Would you like
But
anything
you know,
to drink?
That would be lovely, but how first you are
Cheers.
going to have to take the squirrel back outside. The squirrel can't stay for tea.
I'm just gonna message Morx with the
Okay.
spell, just like saying, "Get him out of here."
Okay, I
But-
take it and I just let the squirrel. Goodbye!
As
Don't go in
as,
the house.
I said I'd take it out, don't worry.
as
Thank you.
as you stand at the door, Morx closes it behind you. I've locked him outside. He appears to
He
be
will keep
knocking
knocking.
again.
He will keep
He
knocking, I
messages
warn
you back, Mal. Just. He's outside, but he keeps knocking. Shall I let him back in?
Ignore him.
Morx comes and sits back in the living room.
Hal would keep knocking. Michael's arm is getting tired.
Yeah, I say hi to Dad as well.
Nithpi disappears into the kitchen to prepare drinks and snacks and
I would start walking around the house. Ah, you know what though? I'm going to try and pick the door.
roll me a dexterity check.
How can pick locks, remember?
Love you rolling that one of this as well.
Why you gotta do that to me? Why are you
Because
gonna
I'm
put that out?
sitting-
Why are you gonna put that out there? What's wrong with you? Say just kidding. Say just kidding.
Psych. Oh, not bad.
Okay, you start fiddling with the door, and it's a average household door. It takes a bit of time. You eventually... What are you working it with? What are you picking the lock with?
Girl.
Whatever I've got. Stick.
A different
Squirrel.
key.
No, it turns out it's actually the correct key.
I want to say you pick it, but I really don't think you do unless you have, like, lock picks or something. And you don't.
I have picked locks before without lock picks, John. It's
didn't,
why Hal
though.
believes he can pick locks.
You fiddled with an unlocked door and then opened it.
I picked a lock.
I will wander up to Malzire's mom and just be like, he's gonna keep trying to get in, so I'm gonna take my leave and let you guys catch back up. I'll deal with him. And it was lovely to meet you again. And
You must take
I
some
wish you
Put
all
him
the
back on
best.
the leash.
I shall indeed. Biscuits would be lovely.
Take some biscuits.
She hands you some home-baked biscuits.
Have a treato. It'll make you feel better.
Pyrolus, I made biscuits!
Please hold.
How,
Yeah,
after
I will
fiddling
head out with biscuits.
fiddling with the lock for a little while, the door opens and Pyrolus is stood on the other side of it with biscuits in her hand.
You got snacks?
Yeah, I've got the good stuff. We're going to the hotel.
I've got the good kush.
But I didn't get to meet their parents much.
No, they needed a bit of a catch up. We'll maybe try and drop in tomorrow.
Okay.
We'll see.
Can we hold hands on the way back to the hotel?
Of course.
Yes!
And we should go and give Calderax some biscuits. Because, we should share. Probably.
I look very sad, but fine.
He did get us the hotel room, so,
That is true.
Your dad sits in an armchair in the corner of the room and...
She's dead.
Yeah, just dead. Just dead.
We wanted to break the news to you when you got home, Malzire.
He looks up at you. Oh. It's been a while.
Yeah. Sorry it was so short last time.
A lot happened.
Yeah, that's understatement. Nice to see you.
It's good to see you too.
Yeah, you look a lot better actually. That's nice.
Yes. Resting, it's novel.
Yeah. Well, careful. You're getting grey hairs, old man.
He shoves you a little bit.
You fucking
Huh?
wall.
You embed a horn into the wall and it just stays there. Well earned, thank you very much.
Well, you won't catch me spotting any. I'll just magic mine away.
You see him just carefully taking in your hair. It was around your age they started.
Just like kind of pulls his fringe in front of his eyes.
Your mum comes in with a tray laden with tea and biscuits and hands large mugs of tea to you and Volvan and Morx.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Just don't tease the boy, dear.
No,
What?
tease me instead with some tea.
I'm being honest, it was around that age.
Around the age I met you, my love.
She says, don't be silly. You had a full head of black hair when I first met you.
Gee. And what went wrong?
He looks at you and looks at Morx. A long family life of worrying about the right people in the wrong situations.
Oh.
Shots fired.
Oh. Mal just awkwardly sipped tea.
So what have you been doing since you last visited?
I'll be quite honest, saving the world multiple times. Now, whether you want to take that as an overstatement or an understatement, that's up to you. It's been quite a lot.
Congratulations. I think. Well done.
Thank you.
We still have a
Cheers.
world.
Yeah, we still have a
You
world.
must be doing
We
something right.
Yeah, we somehow, quarter-eye Morx, somehow still have a house.
Morx looks and shrugs and goes back to his tea.
Speaking of that house, how is that friend of yours doing?
I haven't heard directly from that friend for a
Aw,
few months now.
cool. Great. Well, I hope he doesn't come back. He was an awful influence on you.
Yes, and there could be said some similar influences on you that are still around. Much more pressing concerns for, people that the family don't know about either.
No, well, I like to think I keep sound company.
If you say so.
Long slurp.
Long, pregnant slurps from the tea from the Chernadorn siblings.
It's like that one scene in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows where they're just sipping tea.
See, I whenever I think about awkward things, I think about the scene in Breaking Bad where Jesse has dinner with Walter and Skylar, and he's just there awkwardly drinking the water, trying just not to say anything bad at all.
There's that air of both of the siblings have a thing that they could say that would get the other sibling in trouble, and they know that if they say their thing, the other one will fire their shot too.
100%.
So it's
Stalemate.
it's
They're in a
definitely
full-blown
that stalemate.
Familial Cold War situation.
Mutually assured destruction's the term, isn't it?
Yeah, a situation that is... The mother is not noticing because she's too busy doting on favourite son, and the dad, noticing any awkwardness, just sort of writes it up to sibling rivalry. Are there any further interactions tonight you wish to have? This particular first night you wish to have with the family, or...
No, but I do like to think that, like, after a little bit, they do start warming up. Properly.
Okay.
And jabs are forgotten for now.
The night wears on, and your mum cooks a hearty meal for the family, albeit with just whatever it was she had in the house, stretching possibly a little bit further than the meal intended to originally. The family jibes continue, the deep digs lighten, but your family and you know, the light jibes never really fully go away.
Yeah.
Do you choose to stay with the family for the night, or...
I'll choose to stay with the family and let them assume that by me not coming back, I've probably stayed.
Okay.
Here's the thing: is that Malzire's never actually stayed a night in this house. So they're gonna have to like arrange a bedroom for him. Well, you can share the bed with Morx. That's what they used to do.
You share a bed with Morx, and Morx grumbles a little bit at first, but you can see that he is, welcomes the idea eventually, and the following morning at the hotel, the three of you wake up and find that Malzire hasn't made it back to the hotel and assume that he's either stayed the night with family or been kidnapped.
I mean, the last time we were here, there was a major kidnapping situation.
So, everything's fine. Probably.
Calderax has just been in his room, just sitting.
Rocking back and forth.
I feel he's probably done a bit of praying, done a bit of sitting around, try to see if there's any, books in the hotel that you could just borrow and read, even if they're really boring ones.
Read the back of all the shampoo bottles.
At some point, I would probably try and speak to Calderax and find out why he's not coming with us.
Okay.
Then do it.
Can we do that at breakfast in the hotel?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
In the
A
middle
pile
of the
of
fancy
about
dining room.
5 books next to him, one half read open on top, a fancy breakfast on the table. You see Calderax in the dining room.
Hello. Can I ask you a question?
Well, that in itself is a question.
Can I ask you 2 questions?
You can ask me what you want. What you want to know?
Why aren't you coming with us?
He's kind of stops mid. I feel he's eating and book reading at the same time. Just kind of stops and closes the book and puts it down.
Because I thought you two were in love.
I am in love with him, and I'm pretty sure he's in love with me. But I'm not welcome there.
Why not?
In our pasts, Malzire did something not nice to me.
Oh.
And I did something equally, if not possibly worse, to him. And for many, many, many years, he despised me and his family equally, and quite rightly despised me. Malzire has been able to forgive me, and I thank Kalimvor and all other gods for that. But his family can't.
But you're a good person.
I'm learning that, and thank you for saying it. But they can't accept me. And if I go there with Malzire, I'll just cause more problems for him than would fix. And I don't want to cause him problems.
I'm sorry.
There's nothing for you to be sorry about. Kind of reaches out and kind of takes Hal's hand at that. You don't have to be sorry. It's not fine, but it's something I'll have to accept for the time being until until they can forgive me, which I hope they'll be able to do one day.
But how will you get married?
I took a sip of tea at that point. That's a challenge that we will have to approach. And I will, if it comes to that, if it comes to we're getting, it's really hot in here all of a sudden. Can someone open a window for me, please? If it comes to that, then I will do everything I can to make them accept me, so that they can accept us being married.
I don't know a lot about love or people. I don't have a lot of experience with people. But the way I see you two look at each other is what I think love is. I think you two are really nice people, and you work well together. And I hope that they see that.
Well, I hope they do too, and thank you very much.
And if they can't, you've got additional family. The ones you choose.
Family.
Thank you.
The gnome waiter comes back and opens the window.
Thank you very much. It's very warm in here all of a sudden.
He's
They
quite
did
alright.
give us.
Do you
they
have
did
any
give us some
peaches?
I'll
Gnome
get you
waiter,
some-
do they have any peaches?
I will get you some peaches.
And he goes away and comes back with some peaches.
I didn't know what a peach was, but I've heard good things.
They're fuzzy, but very nice.
Do I eat the fuzz?
You do.
Do.
I eat a peach.
Is it a very?
Sure.
Is it can it please be an extremely juicy peach?
I feel it is.
So one of those peaches that it's impossible to eat and not make a mess.
I think
I think
Hal
that's Hal
manages to
anyway.
make a mess with most foodstuffs anyway, so...
Yes, he does. But with an extremely juicy peach, would you imagine?
Stop saying extremely juicy peach.
Extremely juicy peach.
Stop.
Shan, I feel that at this point Pyrolis starts to contemplate a feeding
Juicy peach.
dome
Oh.
for Hal.
She's already got a napkin off of another table. She's got it in front of her ready.
Just a feed bag like a horse.
It's why he doesn't wear a shirt, because he just gets stuff down his chest and it's just wiped clean.
Yeah.
We did get some biscuits from Mel's family, and thought you might like some too. So here you go, take a couple.
Oh,
I promised not to eat them all.
wait, hang on. One second. Hang on. Just need to make sure something. Oh, so from Pyrolis's, not Pyrolis's,
Mel's family.
Malzire's mother.
Yes, given specifically to us, they weren't aware of that they might be going to you.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. He takes them, and just in case.
Nice. Respect it.
What does that require to do that? What does that look like, him casting that?
Just like a kind of puff of silvery smoke engulfs the food, and kind of the food glows a little bit, and then just fades.
The fuck do you think she put in it?
Pi would recognise it because Pi can do the same.
Yeah.
She'd just be like, okay.
So-
Bruh.
Just gonna pop the circle that appeared down there.
See, I don't need that. I just am immune to disease and poisons. So I can eat all the poison.
So what we're saying is Malzire's the only one that actually has trouble if anybody poisons them. Noted.
Yeah. Does
Um,
appear to be that way.
do Pyrolis and How head back to visit Malzire's family this day, or
We've
Yeah.
got to return the Tupperware.
we do need to take the box back.
We're not savages,
Also-
John.
Just
Before
you hand the Tupperware back. Nithpi just goes, he had these, didn't he?
Wait, if these didn't kill you, who ate the poison cookies?
After his dad drops dead.
No, because we did have... No. Dad drops dead because we had the poison cookies, but you killed them.
Oh, yeah.
You
Before-
idiot.
before we leave Cal, I think the plan is that we'll head on today. I don't know whether you wanted to come with us. We're just going to pop in and see Mal and say bye first.
I'll wait. I'll stay behind and make sure that Malzire doesn't get waylaid on the
Okay.
way.
I'll
Except by your lips.
If you can try to stealthily give a message to him while
I'll hand him a note just to let him know the plan. We can do that.
Okay. Have fun.
You too. And Pi's probably got some other books in her bag. She'll just hand you a couple.
Thank you, because these books are very boring.
I have a scroll about the teachings of Akkadi.
Sure.
I go into my bag and pull it out.
I take the scroll with intent to read it. Oh no, the fire! No, it's not.
You would
Yeah.
never burn books.
No, especially not that, because it means something to her.
And yeah, with that, we shall head over to Mel's parents' house.
as you get close to Mal's parents' house, you're walking along a street. How?
Oh no.
The poison!
There is a light tap to the top of your head.
Oh no, the squirrels!
You look up, you look down, and an acorn.
Oh,
You
I'm hoping what happened.
Wait,
about-
actually, I can catch missiles.
okay?
This was a surprise attack, though. So
You
True. Do I need to be?
I feel that with your passive perception, you just sort of reach up and snag an acorn, and you look up and you see a squirrel meet your eyes.
Squirrel just goes.
And then it just darts along the tree in the way that squirrels do.
see, I was hoping that you look up and there's an army of squirrels in the tree.
Still, they're like.
Yeah,
There's
just throwing and catching acorns.
You came to the wrong tree, buddy.
there's just one for now.
For now.
Get out! Baldur's Gate 3 squirrel reference there.
Yeah, I knew it.
And you arrive at Malzire's family's home. Mal, how has the morning gone for you before Hal and Pyrolis arrive?
I just want to say in all of that interim, my cat is just fallen asleep on top of me.
Oh.
That's cats.
Amy's never leaving.
She's purring so loudly right now. Alright, Mal will get up. He will go and brush his teeth and prepare for the day. No, he gets up. Crystal, Crystal, please, no, not you get up. All right, no, he just gets up. I don't know what he'd do. Because I guess they'll be having breakfast together or something.
I assume so.
Yeah.
You could have a potter around the new house. You're not seeing much of it.
Yeah, true. I will get Morx to give me a tour. I like the idea that Morx is about to give me the tour and then Mythpe's just like, oh no, darling, allow me.
Nithpi and Morx give you both give you a tour. Those are how what sentence should have gone together. Morx trying to sort of downplay the place a little bit. Nithpi bigging it up. And they cook. You have a fabulous cooked breakfast.
Hell yeah.
Very, very hearty meal.
Gotta say, Morx, your realtor is out of this world.
Shut up. A little bit after breakfast, there's a knock at the door.
Is it a continuous knock?
No.
Cool.
Just one.
Alright, I will get the door.
Hal and Pyrolis are stood at the door. Hal is holding an acorn, possibly.
Oh,
No,
welcome.
How would have left it.
Okay.
Welcome back.
How is a bit more subdued.
Oh, that's not good. Hey, do you want to come in? Well, I'm assuming that's why you're here.
If we can, that would be cool. We're
Yeah, absolutely.
probably heading off towards the end of today, so I thought it would be nice to hop in and we needed to drop the pot back as well from the biscuits. They were lovely.
Yeah, Mom would love to hear that. I will lead you through.
Nithpi is excited to see Pyrolis and the pot are back, and that's where that sentence ends.
Thank you so much. These biscuits were absolutely beautiful. Can I have the recipe by any chance?
I think we can see to that.
Amazing.
4 pounds of cyanide. 4 pounds of cyanide powder, water, mix well.
Pinch of cinnamon.
For flavour.
Yeah. It's almonds and cinnamon. Delicious.
Nithpi heads off to the kitchen and starts writing out the recipe.
With that, I will hand Malzire the note that just says that Calderax is staying put in the hotel. So to find him there.
Okay. Quickly reads it, folds it, puts it away.
Volvan sits in the corner of the room, just
Brooding.
That's him in the corner.
that is him in the corner.
That's him in a cockfight, losing to a pigeon.
Morx
Can't help it.
Morx heads out for the day, off to work, wherever it is.
When the fuck did he ever get a job?
Wherever it is, Morx happens to work at the moment.
He's an
Oh,
accountant
shit.
now.
Oh. Guess he really did give up the thieving, hell yeah. Dad,
Yes.
can I talk to you just one-on-one?
Now?
Yeah,
Baywatch is on.
look, I know Baywatch is important, but you've watched this episode 4 times already.
I mean, they're very jiggly in this episode.
I don't mind. We can take a walk upstairs, whatever you prefer.
Yeah, let's go for a walk.
Alright.
He slowly
Go
gets up
for a
out of the chair and followed you out of the...
Ditch the other two!
You fuckers.
So,
Apparently, you just leave Pyrolis and Hal stood in the living room at yours with Nithpi.
Incredible. Yeah. As they're walking, I almost called him Hal, then fuck me.
Oh, no, that's your other friend.
Yeah, no,
The one with the squirrel. He's,
Hal, then
the one
fuck
with the
me.
squirrel. Yeah. Basically, I have an honest question.
You sound
would I have to-
serious.
Yeah, I know, I'm never serious. Epitome
Yes,
of
it's
sarcasm.
worrying.
What would I have to do for you to be genuinely disappointed in me?
Don't live up to your potential.
Fuck does that mean?
It means don't do the best that you can do. And you're doing the best you can.
Oh,
Oh, it's really sweet.
that, oh. He's so nice.
And whatever you do, don't go out with that Calderax.
So, but, right, I'm gonna put it this way. If I did something that I felt would make me happy, but wouldn't make you guys happy, would you be annoyed at me then?
As long as you're happy, that's what's important. To me, at least.
Yeah,
Your mother is possibly a different story.
Yeah. True. It's just that I've been thinking about things and life and what to do in my life, and I know, you know, still quite young, not 20 yet.
Yes.
But you wouldn't think I was being selfish or, you know, disrespecting you guys, right?
I care that you are happy, and that is the end of it. That is all I've cared about.
Then, could I introduce you to someone?
It's not another friend with a squirrel, is it?
No. No, he's a animal abhorrent, I believe.
Okay.
He is abhorrent.
It's not
All right.
the squirrel, is it?
No, it's not the squirrel.
Okay.
Here, just come with me. Yeah, he'll take him to the hotel.
Oh no!
Calderax just vaults out a window.
just suddenly, there's a disturbance in the force. Oh my god!
Throws himself out of a window.
You
Yeah,
just find
I
a
will
room
ask-
strewn with books and a scroll to a cardi and a smash hole in the window.
Yeah.
I'll ask the receptionist which room Cal is in.
I'm afraid I can't give that information to
Oh,
all
right.
random walkers in.
All right, I'll answer your riddle. Fuck's sake.
After satisfactorily answering the riddle of the innkeeper, apparently, you get given directions to the room.
I like to think it's that old woman from Hot Fuzz with the crossword. Ooh, fascism.
Oh, fascism. Hag.
All right, I will go to the door, and before Cal will answer it, I'll just knock and go, "Oi, mate?
Yes?
If it's all right with you, I've got someone here I'd like you to meet."
Yeah, come in. I'm just finishing up.
All right, I will open the door.
Finishing up furiously beating his meat.
No. He has set up kind of a little makeshift shrine to Clemvor, and he's just
Oh.
knelt there. There are books strewn all over the place. He's kind of been like he's been laying on the bed, laying on the floor, sat against the bed, sat against the wall. Just,
Bless him.
There's various half-read books all around the room.
there are a lot of very boring books in this hotel. And yeah, he'll get off. He'll stand from his kneeling position and turn. And
You see framed in the doorway Malzire, and just behind him Volvan, Malzire's father.
so, honey, how's it? I mean, hi, stranger.
I mean,
Right.
we got directed to this room, so I don't think you're strangers. Also, I know
No.
you.
I'll close the door. Right.
On
Like,
the spot. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm.
You close the door with both of you on the inside of it, or
Yeah, on the inside.
Nope.
do
Him
you
on
just
the
like
outside.
slide in and leave Dad outside?
It's like, I know you. Close this door.
Pushes Dad in and closes the door.
No, when both of us are inside,
Okay.
I'm like, alright, sorry to spring this on both of you. I just thought this would be nice to get to know each other. Cal, this is my dad.
Turns back around. Hi,
I
Mr. Janadon.
Suppose we haven't properly met.
No. We mean we were in the same room together at one point.
Yes. That wasn't a pleasant time. Didn't feel
No.
right to make introductions afterwards.
No.
My name is, and he holds a hand out to you, Volvan Chernadorn.
Goes to shake hand, hesitates. Goes to shake hand, hesitates. And finally thinks, well, this is how I die, and takes his hand and shakes it. And I'm Calderax Greycastle.
I suppose the important question I should ask first is, do you make my son happy?
I believe I do.
Yeah. Yeah, he does.
And while I'm certain my opinion doesn't particularly matter in this situation, he makes me very happy too.
And you keep each other safe?
He saved us. He saved us more times than we care to admit now.
And that nice woman and the blue boy with the squirrel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're very
You
close.
adventure together.
Yeah. Did I ever tell you about all that? We have a group. We have a name change pending at the minute, but at the minute's called the Golden Tooth.
That's a stupid name. Why would you call it?
None of you have gold teeth.
I believe that Morx has brought it up, yes.
Yeah. Look,
He didn't bring this bit up.
no, I don't even know if he knows or whatever. Point being, it all came about from a lot of talking, a lot of putting down our fists, basically, and getting to know each other. And I don't know what's gonna happen, Dad, but I want to be with him.
Son, could I have a moment with Mr. Greycastle?
You.
This is where I die.
Yeah, I'll be downstairs.
I can just imagine a Cal's there like,
I'll call me if you need anything. I'll just go downstairs, leave the room.
no, yeah.
You
No, please come
abandoned
back.
Volvan turns back round and there's a shattering of glass and a tiefling dropping out the window.
It's unrelated to this.
As Malzire closes the door and it shuts behind him, Volvan takes a minute and listens to the footsteps disappearing down the corridor. And then he slowly heads to the bed and sits down, slightly, needing to sit down from age.
From the wall and the revelations.
Yes. You make him happy.
I think I do.
Then I am happy for him. I can't say that my wife will share this feeling of forgiveness straight away. We might not necessarily break it to her as plainly as it was broken to me. I
would like to say I would like to say I had no part in the decision-making process of him telling you.
Your facial expression on me entering the room made that quite clear.
I'm just making sure that you're fully aware of it, sir.
And then, in the interest of being fully crystal clear on things, I am okay with this situation as long as you are making my son happy. The second that I hear you are not making him happy, you had better be very far away. Is that clear?
That is clear. And I want to assure you that even if the gods themselves demanded I make him unhappy, I would refuse.
Good.
I would do anything to make sure he remains happy.
Good. Because if you did make him upset, the gods could not stop me from exacting a toll on you.
And I would gladly accept that toll.
Just so we are clear.
As Crystal said.
Excellent. It was very nice to meet you, Calderax Greycastle. Properly for the first time.
It was very nice to meet you as well, sir.
I feel this is quite enough excitement for one morning, and there is an armchair back at my home that is calling my name.
Yes. When is he quite infirm? Is that the thing?
He's had a long life of working very hard in multiple stressful, heavy jobs. He's
right. So, as he goes to get up, I will offer help if it's needed.
He accepts assistance and then walks out, heads down the stairs and passes Malzire.
As soon as he is out of eyesight and eyeline, Calderax is just going to just collapse to the floor and then slide around so that he's laying face down on the floor.
Oh.
And just go,
Bless him.
even if he left the door open, he's just leaving the door open.
Malzire, the length of time that conversation took passes.
Is it round about the right amount of time that he would take to kill a man?
You see your father slowly making his way down the stairs.
Cool.
I'm just saying, guy who can literally do healing doesn't offer to help the old man heal his wounds, but hey, you know what?
Healing magic isn't a cure-all for everything.
I've been stabbed in the chest and it fixed me. I'm sure it can fix a couple of sore muscles.
Yes, but also, if infirm husband goes out for a walk and then comes back clicking his heels, look at me!
His grandson might have gotten a golden ticket. You don't know.
Oh, hold your horse. We need to actually get the grandson first. Or in their case, the granddaughter. But that comes later. Alright, Mal this whole time has just been, like, pacing back and forth. And then when Volvin comes downstairs, he's just like, oh, so how'd it go?
Volvin wiping a red substance off of his hand.
Yeah.
It's just cherry juice.
I spilt some wine.
Oh, wow. So you got very cozy with each other.
We had a discussion. I think I made myself well known to Mr. Greycastle. And I need to head to...
the pub.
Oh, the pub, I'm here. I need to head back to my chair now.
Right. Well, I'll come with you.
If you want to stay here for a bit, that will be acceptable as well. We do need to work out how to break this news to, I'm assuming, the last member of our family who does not yet know.
Yeah, I think Morx has guessed.
Yes.
If you want to add him in on it,
that's not really who I was referring to.
Yeah, I think Morx is kind of under the belief that Cal's manipulating me, so we might need to bring him up to speed a bit more.
I hadn't thought about that. Is he manipulating you?
No, he's not manipulating.
Wait, shit, no, I hadn't thought about that. What the?
Oh yeah, I was supposed to ask that question.
Rolls up his sleeves. I need to go have another talk with your friend.
Alright, you head back. I'll speak to Cal to calm him down, and then we can have the talk.
I know where you come from.
I knew you were gonna say that.
As he goes to leave, he just turns back to you. Did we leave your other friends at the house?
Oh shit, cuts back.
Smash cut to Hal swinging off a chandelier.
Oh no, it's worse.
Oh no.
Okay, what do we cut back to?
There are 1,000 squirrels.
So I messaged Sean.
Oh no.
Okay, so we're sharing the blame on this one, are we?
No.
No, no, we are not.
We should. You didn't say no, so therefore it's partially your fault. That's how it works, right?
Yeah.
No,
And
I did not sign this contract.
what I said is I said Hal would very much like to talk to Mal's parents.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
So he's gonna have to talk before we have to talk. Hell yeah!
And like so I just want to say, like, I didn't do this because you had your little moment. I literally have messaged Sean. It's there.
I
was
can
just
verify he also messaged me before that
Yes,
talk happened.
I did. And I was just like, so
So
because he had his nice little chat with Cal, and he genuinely feels bad and wants to fix it,
we smash cut
and has
from
no idea that he's really not the person to fix it.
we smash cut from Volvan saying, "Did we leave your other friends at the house?" Back to like earlier that morning, and we see Nithp in the kitchen finishing up writing the cookie recipe. And she comes out
and a pinch of cinnamon.
and she
Got
hands
it.
it to Pyrolus.
Thank you so much. They're beautiful cookies.
She looks around the living room and... Where did everybody go?
They went for a walk to have a talk.
Oh,
Cocky walk.
Volvan must be feeling better.
I just think it was quite important talk.
Oh, yes.
How just sort of like, I think you should forgive people.
I forgive you for bringing a squirrel into the house.
Thank you. That's very kind of you.
Why did you bring a squirrel into my house?
There was
Our
a squirrel.
house?
There was a squirrel, and I wanted to see if I could catch it.
It appeared to have caught you.
Yeah, it didn't go well for me. But that's how life is sometimes.
You're an interesting fellow.
I follow a god that very much believes in letting life guide you. So that's what I do quite a lot, is I just... What my tummy tells me to do, I tend to do it.
She turns to Pyrolus. This, get you in trouble a lot?
Not as much as you'd think,
No.
but it keeps things interesting.
But I do need people to help me be better in the real world. So I'm not very good at that. And
You
your
don't
son...
say.
Well, your son has been really good at that. He's been a very good friend.
I'm so proud of him.
But there is somebody else who has also been a really good friend to us all.
You mean Pyrolus?
Ireland?
No, I'm talking about... He like goes... Calderax.
What?
There is a look of shock on Nithp's face. Calderax.
Yes. He has done a lot to help us. He has healed wounds and saved lives. He is a really good person. And He is hiding. Because he is afraid. And doesn't want you to not like him again. Because he really likes Malzire. And Malzire really likes him. And they are both very happy together. And they act very much in love. But that changed when they got here. That is why Calderax isn't with us. He is hiding because he doesn't want you to hate him or hate Malzire for being with him. But they just both love each other.
And where is he hiding?
Oh no.
At a hotel. He hasn't asked me to do this, by the way. If anything, I think I'm probably gonna get in trouble for doing this, but it is what my tummy told me to do. It told me it was what was right. Because if Calderax can't fight for himself and talk to you himself, then he should have a good friend to do it for him.
You should always tell the truth. And she goes back into the kitchen.
Pulls out the biggest cleaver she has.
And there is a lot of clanging of metal and sliding of opening of cupboards and...
Where did I put that chainsaw?
Can I roll anything to see if I can figure out what she's doing from the sound?
Yes, roll me a perception check.
Have no idea.
Can I also try?
No, because apparently Foundry decided
just
this moment to
the server.
die.
I'll do it.
Give me a second to restart
I
the...
want to find out what mysterious sounds are in a kitchen. No.
You
I
actually
rolled
Kitchen
need,
a 10
sound.
you need to
on D&D
dice.
Beyond.
Yeah, I'll also roll on D&D Beyond.
I got a 10, I don't have any modifiers on it.
I got an 18 because I have a +7 to mine.
Oh, damn it, you stupid thing.
One second, let me just get the music at least going again. I'm probably not going to need a map at this point because
I can be music. Fantasy song, running the strings, there's violins, fantasy song.
Thank you.
How's that?
That's perfect. It's exactly what we use.
Wonderful.
How?
Yes.
You can hear from the various bangs and crashes that she is looking for heavy metal items.
Oh no.
Okay. Does Pyrolus make any indication that they're trying to hear what's going on?
Yeah, she will just mutter to herself, what on earth is she doing in there?
She's getting heavy metal items.
That's concerning.
Maybe she's baking more cookies.
Let's hope so. Let's hope so.
We could just look in the room.
I think she might need a minute.
Okay. 1 Mississippi.
I don't
2
think
Mississippi.
we want to be in...
3 Mississippi. 4 Mississippi. 5 Mississippi. 6 Mississippi. 7 Mississippi. 8 Mississippi. 9 Miss. Are you going to stop me? I will go all the way to a minute.
I'm waiting on John. I'm not stopping you.
I was waiting for 10 Mississippi, and then I was going to say,
Okay.
There is a heavy the sound of something round and metal falling and then rolling and then slowly doing that thing where it like loudly comes to a stop.
Are you okay in there?
Yes, quite all right. That wasn't what I was looking for.
What are you looking for? Do you need a hand or four?
It's quite all right.
Okay.
Another few minutes pass. The loud banging in the kitchen continues. There's occasionally the sound of something hitting the floor or being put back into a cupboard loudly and the door being slammed, and then eventually the sound of metal being pulled forth from from between several piles of metallic items. And she comes storming out of the kitchen very quickly, heading towards the front door carrying a skillet.
Oh, I think you're...
What?
I would very quickly step in the way.
Yeah, I would be in the way as well.
Please get out of my way.
I don't think this is a good idea. Violence is very rarely the answer.
Grabs you and throws you.
He is clearly manipulating my son.
No, he isn't. That's the same word. I mean, actually, How wouldn't know that?
He isn't, and that's the truth of it. As
He is
much as you might disagree with that, he isn't.
clearly that snake has some sort of corruptive influence over him.
He's
After
not
all the
a snake.
damage he did to Morx, to the rest of us.
I am sure if he could take all that back, he would. But he can't change the past. All he wants to do is have a future with Malzire. He is not doing it maliciously, and he's not manipulating him. He just loves him.
And yet he couldn't tell me.
I mean, we told you, and your first thought was to hit him with a skillet, so he is just scared. Because the last thing he wants is to cause this family more pain. Like I say, I think he'd be upset if he knew what I was doing. Because he would rather hide than risk hurting Malzire's family.
She takes the skillet and she slams it into a chair in the room.
Not the armchair!
Not
Jerry,
the armchair.
no!
Ignoring the brother that was sat in the chair.
Morx picks himself up off the ground. Mom! I sat there! Suddenly...
That was my favourite chair.
No, she just smashes a chair that's...
Do you need a hug?
I need some time to process this.
Okay. I appreciate you listening. I know it was probably not easy.
Yes.
and I hope that I have not ruined your opinion of me and Pi.
My
But I hope-
opinion of you started with you having a squirrel on your head.
Did have a squirrel.
So
He threw an acorn at me earlier.
The thing you learn about Hal is he's impulsive, but it's in the right place for the most part.
It is
Interesting. But he's always honest. It's just who he is.
It is
And
safe
he's
to
not
say.
interesting.
It is safe to say that my opinion of you has not fallen.
Oh, good. That's good. That's good, right? That seems good. I'm gonna go with it being good.
I will need some time. You are welcome to wait here for your for Malzire and his father to get home, or if
No,
you...
I think I'm going to go because I think that's a good idea. If I'm not
Fucking
here.
coward.
I think that would be a good idea too.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, look, it was really nice talking, and I hope that things get better. Bye. Okay, bye.
You
As Hal leaves, Pi will turn around one last time and say, just take time to think about it with an open mind. I could understand if it was just one person telling you that you might think they were being manipulated or changed in some way. But I promise you that's not the case. We wouldn't trust him with our lives if he wasn't a good person. I understand that there were things before, but that's never set in stone. So please genuinely do think about it. And we'll leave as well.
As you leave the house, you hear the sound of wood smashing as Nithpi picks up the remains of the chair and slams them into the ground and lets out a loud cry. And then time passes. And
I didn't do anything.
Volvan and Malzire. Well, on hearing that Volvan remembers that you left Hal and Pyrolus at your house, Mal, does Mal head home with him, or...
I think he'll go to Cal first, because that was a little bit mean of him to throw that on him.
Volvan
You go ahead,
Volvan says that he is going to wait for you in the common room and feels that possibly the two of you getting home at the same time might be a good idea.
Yeah. You're right. Alright. I'll go back up. I will knock on Cal's door again.
The door's open. I'm laying face down on the floor, planking on the floor.
Oh god, no! He actually killed you! Cal!
I'm okay.
Cal, please get off the floor.
Rolls over so he's at least face up on the floor.
I'm sorry.
How are you?
Listen, I didn't have any way to forewarn you. I just felt that was kind of needed.
I had no way to forewarn you. Can literally cast message.
Message, I'm sending!
It's fine.
Just saying. You had a way.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
It's all good. I'm fine.
You're not fine.
I wasn't expecting to meet the parents.
The parent. I'm
Well,
not
the
introducing you
parents-
to my mum.
Oh, I think
She might do something crazy like hit you with a skillet.
I feel she'd probably hit me with something if she saw me.
What? My mum? No.
I'm pretty. I just have this feeling that she.
No, mum's. Oh, her bark is worse than her bite. That kind of thing.
Kalimvor floating over his head. She's definitely trying to kill you.
Just trying to kill you right now, buckaroo.
Look, he's the one I was most comfortable telling. I mean, I didn't even say anything, but he figured it out.
That's fine. He was very reasonable
Yeah, he normally is.
and didn't try to hurt me.
No?
Baby, don't hurt me.
And he. Well, he's implied that if I ever make you unhappy, there will be violence. But
No. He said you better be far away. Morx is the one who threatens violence.
it's implied that there'll be violence.
Look, I think I'm not gonna tell my mum outright. I think we need to break the news to her lightly, though. We as an I. You don't have to. Something tells me that is a horrible idea.
It probably is. I mean, what person in the right mind would tell your mother about me?
I know.
I-
Right. Well, maybe I'll find a better time. But the point being is, I figured if we are gonna be together long term, I'll have to tell somebody.
That's fine.
I mean, to be fair, I think Morx has already worked it out, but
Morx knows I'm here.
no,
I
I
mean-
know Morx knows that you're here, but the kissing stuff, I think he's figured that out.
Yeah, I know. Probably.
Yeah, definitely.
Can you come a little closer? You got something on your. He kind of like points to his cheek. You got something on your. Can you come a bit?
Oh, what?
You gonna come just a bit closer?
Okay.
Just a little bit closer.
On the floor, okay.
A little bit closer.
Uh-huh.
Just grabs and kisses.
Bruh! What was that for?
I need some sort of comfort right now.
Alright, I will awkwardly make out with you on the floor, babe.
It doesn't need to be making it. Just a little kiss, just a little smooch, just a little bit of smooching.
Mm.
Mm.
Mwah. Mwah. Right. Well, I've got to take Dad home, but we'll talk later.
That's fine. I'll be here.
Great. Alright, I'll leave.
I'll try to remove myself from the floor at some
Here,
point.
I'll lift you up.
Thank you.
Oh, he's still got the gloves on, so he just hoists you up.
just on the bed will be fine.
Yep, there you go.
Thank
All
you.
right. Go get yourself a drink or something. Just chill.
Just I mean, I'm trying to chill, but these books are really boring.
Well, I don't know. Take a nap.
I mean, look at this, like the agriculture of the Evermoors. I don't care.
Well, you never know. That might come in useful.
It really won't.
No, really
Most of
won't.
this stuff's outdated. I mean, I think most of the practices in this book are just not even in use anymore.
Well, you try and get some entertainment out of it. I'm gonna go take Dad home.
I'll try.
See you later.
Have fun.
Love you.
Love you too.
Ma.
Mwah.
Alright, I will go back, get Volvin, and we will go home.
You head back.
I didn't expect all this drama.
You head back through the Everlund streets and make it back to Casa del Chernadorn.
Alright.
You head inside, Volvan opening the door. You head into the living room and you see a smashed chair.
What's the time gap?
It's
What do we
probably... What do you reckon, Amy? An hour and a half? 2 hours?
Yeah. About hour and a half-ish.
There is a strong smell as you enter the room coming from the kitchen of freshly baked bread.
Oh. Oh, lovely. Mum, we're home!
I'm in the kitchen.
Sharpening fucking teeth.
Alright, goes to kitchen. The fuck happened to the chair?
I had a disagreement with it.
A disagreement with a chair.
Absolute bastard of a chair.
It made some bad decisions, but some of its friends convinced me that maybe it was okay. And so then I started making bread.
So,
If that isn't just me.
I just pan out of the shot and it's piles and piles.
Can I insight that to catch on to what she means?
Yes, roll me an insight check.
Okay, where is it? Ooh, nice.
You can pick up on what she is saying.
He'll kind of blink, and then when it sort of dawns on him what she means, he'll just go and hug her.
He's not manipulating you.
No.
You
Never
wouldn't just be
has.
saying that because he's manipulating you, would you?
Hey,
That's a fair question. You wouldn't
Well-
even know.
what do you think I am, dumb?
Yes.
Don't answer that.
Trust is my plan.
I'm sorry, Mum.
Vulcan just says, "Hi, sorry. I'm Dad."
You were probably right to not tell me straight away, but your father knows now, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
For long, or is this a recent thing?
Recent. I think Morx kind of caught on a bit ago.
He's not having any bread.
Only this loaf, the bright green one that's smouldering with.
Well, thank you, I guess.
I'm not happy about it.
Didn't imagine you would be.
But you're my little Malzire.
I'm almost as tall as you.
Yes, dear.
Almost.
I keep believing that. Would you like some bread? It's going to be fresh out of the oven soon.
I would love nothing more.
A little while passes and your mum pulls out several pans of freshly baked bread, because bread is incredibly good to make when you need to beat something up.
When you need.
Oh. In the interim of like them pulling out the bread and stuff, he just whispered, "Who told you?"
Your blue friend with the squirrel.
Oh.
He made a surprisingly convincing argument for somebody who walked in yesterday with a squirrel on his head.
Yeah, he does that.
Gave her the old razzle dazzle.
Oh my god.
Do you mind if I take some of this later?
To give it to your whore.
That's fine, yes.
Fine, only take from that pile though, the greens moulding.
it's slightly smoking like purple wisps. The Geiger counter nearby is going off.
It's oozing something, you can't tell what.
Oh
Well, I
my
can tell you what, it's full of a nuclear waste.
But yeah, I will.
You can't kick me out. We're in a game.
I will. Well, Malzire will bask in this awkward acceptance, but they can tell that a weight has been lifted off his shoulders.
Yeah.
I was hoping to get through slightly more than this tonight.
Yeah!
Nope. Never.
But I feel like that's about the emotional limit of the game right about now.
Yeah, that's fair.
No, we're going till midnight.
Okay,
Till
buckle
midnight.
in.
Quick drinks break, everyone.
I was going to say, I have to pee.
Go and pour the hard stuff.
It's time for Golden Tooth After Dark.
I think that Family Tour 1490 will just have to continue next time with Pyrolus's parents and brothers, and then Calderax's possibly, and then
The week after.
possibly the week after.
then-
We'll see how.
And then house parents, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
possibly the hot tub. I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Is there a time machine?
I don't know.
No.
Don't know. Who can say?
We'll
Who
find-
can say what's at the hot tub?
You're literally the DM.
Oh yeah.
You're the only person who can.
It's probably not a time machine. That stuff gets really difficult with gameplay and like organizing
about it.
organizing
made that
multiple
mistake.
time streams and coherent games that will run at the same time. It's difficult.
It's all
Get good.
tiny-whiny.
Anyway, let's turn to the camera and just do the thing we do at the end where we say thank you guys in the chat so much for watching. At some point we'll get to maps and battles and things, but right now we want
Never.
angst.
Wow.
I want the
So-
same angst that I got in the Harry Potter fan fiction I read as a teen.
So
Pump it into my vein.
solely angst and drama for the moment. I just hope we have such amazing revelations when we get to Pyrolus's and Calderax's parents.
Wouldn't count on it.
Yeah,
Okay.
they secretly also hate Calderax.
Parents love me.
It's shocking. So many D&D characters with parents that love them.
I know.
Just like house, right?
And then how?
And,
To be fair, house parents could love him. He doesn't know.
It's fair. Thank you
The fact he
guys.
doesn't know suggests maybe not.
No, I think I left it ambiguous in Hal's backstory if he was given to the monastery or if he was taken by the monastery.
Yeah.
Or
Yep.
drop kicked through the door.
Thank you guys in the chat so much for watching. If you haven't done so already, please do hit that follow button. It's a great way for you guys to know we go live and a completely free way that you can support us on the channel. The Adventures of the Golden Tooth is not going to be around in December because
Oh, yeah.
because it just so happens that the 2 weekends that we should be doing Golden Tooth in December, I am doing other things. On the first weekend, I'm going to be at Dragon Meet in London, where myself and Jeff are going to be representing Final Boss Fight with we are going to be the 17th. There are going to be 16 other tabletop role-playing game podcasters or groups of podcasters there. And if you happen to be in London at the Novotel in Hammersmith, would like to see you there. Tickets are available. They shut down the tickets a few days before the event to be sent out, but if you turn up on the day and there are still tickets available, you'll be able to buy them at the door. We also have a Discord you can join to chat with us about the games that we're playing, the things that we're doing. And we have a YouTube channel you can join or find to watch the previous videos, including most of the previous adventures of the Golden Tooth, as well as I think I'm going to reschedule it for December now, but the replays of this game will be going live on that YouTube channel as well. And then we have a website, www.finalbossfight.co.uk, that you can find links to the Discord and the YouTube, as well as the FBF Podcast Network, where you'll be able to hear audio versions of a lot of the D&D games, including, as soon as I get the intros and outros for it,
Whoops.
this. And somebody's just remembering they got sent a script.
Yeah.
We're going to go over now to the credits screen, where we'll tell you what's coming up. And coming up tomorrow night, on the night of FBF's official affiliate anniversary, tomorrow night we are playing some FBF pub quiz. Tomorrow we have a round on Stardew Valley characters' likes and dislikes, a round on video game plot lines, and a much anticipated Barry round.
What?
Tune,
Okay.
tune in tomorrow
Barry
to
the round.
find out what a Barry round means.
That's Drew's fault if anyone needs
It
someone
is.
to blame.
It is Drew and Ree's fault that they petitioned for it, and they know what that round is as well.
Terrific.
On Sunday, Dungeon of the Mad Mage continues as the group continue to explore Vaesen's the temple in which Vaesen was brought up, as he also was brought up in a monastery-style temple, and also doesn't know who his parents are. So tune into that.
Tourism, isn't it?
Tune into that to see him.
Some would call it a loving homage.
trying to find out what the new dragon mark on his skin means. On Monday, I believe Angel is still going to be playing some Half-Life. Ben is going to be doing some Stardew Valley, and on the FBF channel, it is time for the Light of Zarixis to continue, as the Armada has gathered and the group are heading into Zarixian space for a standoff against the Zarixian Empire directly. On Wednesday, Angel is either going to be playing Stardew or Genshin Impact. Not Stardew, Half-Life or Genshin Impact. Ben, the quest giver, is going to be playing Stardew Valley. And on the FBF channel, we're going to be playing some more Minecraft. And then on Thursday next week, Angel is going to be playing whichever game it is they are playing at the time. By that point, hopefully they definitely will have finished Half-Life and beyond to the Genshin stuff they want to cover. But we'll see how things go. In the meantime, we're going to do a raid now.
Raid.
A little
Raid.
Right.
Ooh.
Right. Right.
little raid.
Right.
And
Right.
that raid, that little raidy raid is going to be in the direction of OneSpeed94, who is playing some World War Z Aftermath.
Ooh, good game.
So go give OneSpeed94 some love. We'll see you guys again real soon. For now, so long. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.